twist my brain. I can taste your bare breath. I can feel your breathing fire. This is rising like a boil of me. The fever's rising higher and higher. But don't you put your hands on me. You're gonna get lost, 'cause the beast is right there from. So you know ain't gonna tell you again. It's on you run, ain't gonna tell you. My fist in your face, you're the madness me go. Close your eyes and count to 10. Close your eyes and count to 10.
Getting me some Ritchie Blackmore vibes there, yeah! This album, this pedal, how cool. I love doing that. Which should I tell you about first? CD, pedal? Tell you about the pedal first, very quickly. Then I'll tell you more about the pedal, because this is insanely cool. I love this pedal. This is the Guitarslinger RB1011 pedal. It is basically the preamp section of an AIWA TP1011 tape deck, tape recorder. It is basically what Ritchie Blackmore used to boost his signal, his guitar signal, into his amplifiers. And this was designed and created by my very good friend Alex Bayrod from the band Voodoo Circle and also Primal Fear. Yeah, that guy. Awesome guitar player, absolutely wonderful person as well. And this album as well. I love this album. Let me tell you about this and that song that you just heard. Because that was me doing a cover version of one of my songs. Yeah. I didn't play on the original actually. This album is called The Day the Earth Stopped Turning. It is by my very good friend Carsten Lizard Shots. Carsten is a phenomenal singer, one of my favourites of all time. He sang on Circle of Fire. No bias there. No, seriously, I love his singing. He has such a unique voice, such a brilliant delivery, just absolutely amazing. And like I said, he sang on 4 songs on my album Circle of Fire, which were just phenomenal. He did such a great job. Just love listening to his vocals. I still listen to that album. I still dig it. I love every song on there. Anyways, this album, how this came about was we were talking and I was just kind of catching up with him and saying, hey man, what are you up to? And he said, well, I'm recording this album which is kind of 70s vibe and, you know, Deep Purple-ish kind of thing and all of that. And I said, I have the perfect song. And this is quite a funny story actually, because at the time I'd written a riff, which you just heard on that song, right? I'd written the riff in the style of like Ritchie Blackmore, because I was teaching some Deep Purple stuff to one of my old guitar students, and I'd come up with the riff. It's kind of like, you know, Burn meets Smoke on the Water kind of thing, you know, that kind of vibe. So I said to him, I have the perfect song. And I remember, and it made me laugh when he messaged me back. He said, it's got to be a 70s vibe. It can't be kind of George Lynchy, because my writing was very George Lynch centric at the time. And I read it. I was like, no, trust me, you'll love it. And he was kind of skeptical. So I sent him the song. And he came back to me and he was basically like, "That's freaking awesome. Can I use it?" And I was like, "Absolutely, yeah, go ahead, do it." So he recorded it with his band on this album. This album is still available. It's available on Bandcamp and probably through his website on CD as well. So I'm going to leave links in the description box. If I can, I'll leave a link somewhere up here as well. So go and check this out because the whole album is phenomenal. Has some brilliant musicians writing and playing on this, and has one of my songs, which is called Close Your Eyes and Count to 10. Close your eyes and count to 10. Yeah. So cool to do a cover version of my own song. Well, it's actually the first version I've actually done with his vocals on it and stuff. And anywho's, I hope you enjoyed it. It's such a cool song. This pedal, wow. This has very quickly become one of my absolute favorite pedals. It loves my Plexi, as you heard on the track. And I'm going to do some more clips through my Plexi a little bit later on, so that you can hear it with different pickups, single coils, P90s and humbuckers. Very simple pedal. On off switch, that's it, just a toggle switch, and one knob which basically says burn factor. Yeah, burn factor because, yeah, shout it out, I can't hear you. Obviously a reference to Ritchie Blackmore and the song Burn, and it definitely does that. The thing is, the way this boosts the signal into my Plexi is just very unique. It has a very unique tone signature. Thickens up the sound really beautifully, boosts the amp as well without changing the tone too much, and it just basically pushes some really beautiful frequencies, which makes everything I put through it sound absolutely amazing. I'm seriously impressed with it. I have a couple of other pedals which are Echoplex preamp boosts, other preamps as well, preamp type pedals, boost pedals, etc. This is one of my absolute favorites, seriously. And it's so simple. It's got one knob on it. Basically, you know, you just turn it up or turn it down. Now this works superbly with clean and dirty sounds. With clean sounds, it basically just thickens up the tone. So with my single coils on my Strat, just put it on, even for the clean sounds which you heard on the track which I was playing. I was actually using the neck pickup on my Spirit Dance guitar, my Eagle Feather. Yeah, and that's a very clean, you know, low DC single coil in the neck position. And what this did was it took that sound, just beefed it up a little bit, gave it a bit more kind of girth, basically, you know, thickness, width, and it did it beautifully without actually adding any overdrive. So I just kept the boost down on it and did a brilliant job. When I wanted more, it gave me more, and then more, and then more. More is more. Who said that? Leave a comment, let me know. So Alex's mission in doing this pedal was to basically recreate the Ritchie Blackmore sound, because one of his bands is called Rock Meets Classic, and in that band he plays with guys like Ian Gillan, yeah, that Ian Gillan, and also Steve Lukather, yeah, that guy as well, and a bunch of other really cool people, which is just fantastic. And it's basically classical music, rock songs, etc. And they cover some Deep Purple stuff within that band as well. So he wanted to get the authentic Ritchie Blackmore vibe. Now, trying to find an AIWA TP1011 tape recorder, you know, a reel-to-reel, and then carrying it around because it's this big. Not quite that big, it's probably around this size. It's not really convenient for, you know, shows. And finding one in the first place which is actually working, good condition, etc., I imagine it'd be pretty expensive and pretty long search as well. So he basically recreated the preamp section in this pedal, and he actually told me that Ritchie Blackmore's guitar tech has actually purchased 2 of these. Yeah, he has those in his arsenal as well. Now there is one extra trim pot inside in the back there, which you can use to adjust the bass level. So depending on your guitar amp combination, you know, speaker combination, etc., you can tailor it to how you want it to react. So if you want less bass, you can turn it down. If you want a little bit more, you can turn it up. Just a wonderful pedal. It's just simplicity. I love pedals like this because they are simplicity, and there's no kind of, you know, messing around with them. It's literally kind of turn it on, set the level, rock and roll, play. And that's the wonderful thing about pedals like this, because there's no kind of like option paralysis when you're kind of like turning 2 or 3 knobs, trying to get that perfect tone. So literally you get what you get, and you get a little bit of it or a little bit more of it. So lovely. Thank you hugely to Alex for sending this to me. It is going to be used so much. Yeah, I can see it, like, you know, becoming my main boost, to be honest, especially into my Plexi, because it just does wonderful things. It is magic sauce. Magic. Yes. The other thing you could do with the pedal, which he told me, was that you can put it in the loop of your amp, and if you have a very long effects chain, then this can be used as a buffer so that you have no signal loss, essentially. You know, it still maintains that crisp tone. Wonderful little unit. You can check it out on his website. I shall leave a link in the description box below so that you can go and check it out. It is also available through the Tom & Web store. Lovely pedal. I am going to give you some more sound clips of this loveliness. Yeah, it looks cool as well, doesn't it? Yeah. And then I'm going to show you that track again. Do check out the album on Carsten's Bandcamp page and also on his website, and check this pedal out. Give Alex a like, give Carsten a like, give this video a like, give it a share, sub if you haven't done so already as well. It is so much appreciated. Have a fantastic day, and this is the Guitarslinger RB1011 pedal. Oops. See you later, guys. Bye.
Thank you.